Hola, Pine Ridge community, One Spirit. I love you guys. I just wanted to say hello again this morning, May 27th, a Wednesday. I'm excited. Work on a book today a little bit and enjoy living in the mountains here. I didn't develop a point I was trying to make in the beginning of my talk yesterday morning about poverty. I never got back to it. It's pretty interesting. Thought about that. And poverty is an interesting concept. In that Bible, in that big thing that the white people we were thumping pretty dang hard, obviously, and trying to justify a lot of sins, wasn't it? But there's this teacher, and again, the native chiefs, I never seen them have a problem with the teachings of that book, especially that wise prophet named Jesus, the Nazarene, son of a carpenter, and son of God, they say. So that myth goes. But the teachings on interesting view on poverty. Jesus, they call them the Beatitudes. Talks about meekness and humility and poverty. Blessed are the poor. Now, I've seen a lot of translations of that book that say, blessed are the poor in spirit. I cannot believe that's what Jesus said. I think that's a perversion put in there by rich people, by people who don't want to see blessed are the poor, period. They do not want to see that concept. That's a threat on their money. And so I think that teaching's been thwarted and corrupted to serve a few people. I think blessed are the poor has a period after that. Blessed are the poor. And it's a really beautiful place to be. We are born poor. We are absolutely destitute when we are born. We are naked, in need. We take in the air. That's the only thing we kind of control. Everything else, we are dependent, fully dependent on mother, father, caregivers, putting us in an environment where we can survive. That's poverty, and it's a blessed state. Let's put it very simply. Who doesn't love babies? And who doesn't think babies are just the most amazing sort of creatures, things to kind of be around? And I'm a stand-up comic. I've done professional comedy and whatnot. I've never laughed harder as when sort of a baby or an infant is laughing or something like that. It cracks me up. There's such a great energy. Or just playing hide and seek with a little toddler becomes the funniest thing you ever saw. And it brings us back to our youth and love of life. But poverty is blessed in and of itself. So I see videos and whatnot talking about poverty rates and unemployment rates. I'd be skeptical of boxing yourself or ourselves into numbers like that and thinking that it's always bad. Employment. Let's just meditate on the ancestors and what the values are. Always meditate that and there. And beware of me, of the European, my ancestors. I'll say I've converted my views and beliefs, but my ancestors in the English language, the European language, and values on the Industrial Revolution and workaholism, working for money. So it's not really as I understand and have studied, it's not the great way of the Great Spirit and the native tradition to worry about, frankly, employment, to worry about poverty. Those are European worries. Let it go. Let it go. There's no need. But it's hard. You're sitting there often. We pushed native people onto land that was not really their land, and also push this sedentary life, push this stay there, and versus the nomadic, follow the buffalo herd, the various ways that many native nations and tribes sort of functioned and lived. So the white conqueror, quote unquote, the white invader, I think it's a better word, stole that, among other things. They stole that way of life. There's no reason on May 27th, this Wednesday, you can't pick it back up. You can go anywhere. You can roam anywhere. Anywhere. If you want to pitch a tent in land that is sacred to you and someone's usurped and they've taken for themselves, I say do it. And I'll add to that, maybe before you do it, study Mahatma Gandhi in India and study Martin Luther King Jr. of Atlanta, Georgia, in the South. Study what they did. It's a nonviolent protest that changed the world, changed lives, changed policies. People are going to abuse you. People are going to hit you. People are going to do bad things when you stand up for right. Ask Martin Luther King and his family. He's passed on. He was murdered, as a lot of activists are. But I believe in the faith to move mountains. From my Christian background, I believe anything's possible. Love yourself, love this life. Know that we can do anything today. Ask God, ask higher power, ask Great Spirit, ask what you believe to be the Most High for the courage, for the strength to live your dreams. And if you're not dreaming right now, if you're not seeing a vision or dreaming real well, stay open and find a place and or a way that you can see your vision. Ask and keep asking. Ask the higher power. Ask the elders. Ask mostly the higher power thing. The elders, geez, we're all human. We're all human. But ask in a moment of quiet. Find a moment of quiet and ask the Creator what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to do it. I love you. Follow that. Jonah in that old Bible was told by God to do XYZ, to kind of be a prophet and to do X, to do this hard thing and give up your life and serve me. It was a message akin to that. It was something difficult for him and he didn't want to do it. He ran away from it. He ended up in the belly of a whale. He kept running from his dream, running from his vision, and it didn't go well for him. He ended up, in a real bad place. The things we're asked to do, I removed myself to Mexico. The things we see as a vision can be difficult, but greatly rewarding. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. God's peace be with you. Praise God, praise the Great Spirit and the Creator. One more day. Thank you. Bye-bye.